Has a grassroots or no grassroots.
No.
Your grassroots is suffering. The grass are all dying. The country is a green country. The country is green. But what we are seeing now is brown. Why will you continue? Are we going to continue with grassroots and the people are hungry grassroots? That will not worry now, grassroots. When we will go for the election now, the people are not ready to suffer.
I don't see the possibility of Peter Obi winning the election.
Let us see.
Why did I say so? You cannot separate Nigeria from parties. Yes. Nigeria are party men. We have 3 different parties now contesting, serious ones. APC.
But I put it to you,
PDP,
that party will not count.
PDP.
We are in economic quagmire. Nigeria needs serious deliverance, as it were. We can't continue this way.
Man of God, sir, when APC came with change, were you able to ask them the kind of change they came with?
Of course, they didn't tell us.
Did you ask them?
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody came campaigning. I need that we are coming for change. We are bringing change. Did you ask the person, what kind of change are you bringing?
Mr. Chairman,
because
some person asked. Yes,
they have brought what they have. They said they are coming with change, and they have brought change.
Nigerian inflation is
and
19.
the change, sir, hold on, sir. Do you know that change can be positive or negative?
We don't have people that can manage our economy.
Change can be positive or negative.
Of course, I quite agree with you.
And somebody came to you and said, I am bringing change to you.
So we don't need that change again. We need. Okay.
Just as I said earlier, we are running on old Android system.
Of course.
Whether they promise us change, we have seen whatever they came with. It is no longer palatable to the youth, to the country. We do not want that old Android system again. We want to update the new Android system that will carry our capacity, which is, to me, Peter Obi. Why is why I said politics?
Hello, sir. Excuse me.
Party. We are not interested in any party here. Chairman, let me finish. Therefore, we are going to change that narrative. We are. See, when I'm speaking, my family is with me. I'm talking my family, my wife, my children, my mother, my brothers. We are. We have team up. I'm not concerned. It's my wife. It's not your wife. I have told all of them. My mother, I have told them. Everybody, we have agreed that we have suffered enough. Therefore, we are voting the right person that we think that will give us what.
Yes. What we are talking about is capacity. Who will deliver? We are in economic quagmire. Nigeria needs serious deliverance, as it were. We can't continue this way.
Man of God, sir, when APC came with change, were you able to ask them the kind of change they came with?
Of course, they didn't tell us.
Did you ask them?
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody came campaigning. I need that we are coming for change. We are bringing change. Did you ask the person, what kind of change are you bringing?
Mr. Chairman,
because
some person asked. Yes,
they have brought what they have. They said they are coming with change, and they have brought change.
Nigerian inflation is
and
19.
The change, sir, hold on, sir. Do you know that change can be positive or negative?
We don't have people that can manage our economy.
Change can be positive or negative.
Of course, I quite agree with you.
And somebody came to you and said, I am bringing change to you.
So we don't need that change again. We need.
Okay. Just as I said earlier, we are running on old Android system.
Of course.
Whether they promise us change, we have seen whatever they came with. It is no longer palatable to the youth, to the country. We do not want that old Android system again. We want to update the new Android system that will carry our capacity, which is, to me, Peter Obi. Why is why I said politics.
Hello, sir. Excuse me.
Party. We are not interested in any party here.
They have not come here to begin to interrogate us on who we are voting for, the party we belong to. Here is our business place.
Of course.
For goodness sake.
Of course.
Let's not go to the essence of where it will put us into jeopardy. My point is that if you are a party man, be a party man. If you are not a party man, decline and you are not a party man. Yes. That is my point.
Chairman,
but for the next political train, let me come in.
I don't belong to any political party. I don't belong to any political party.
When you say all of us, I am proving you wrong.
I don't belong to any political party.
You know, sometimes
I don't belong to any political
party. When people interview you, they will say, when they say we, they will cut you off. Because that is not the language they want to understand.
Yes, I agree with you. I don't belong.
But what we are saying now,
I don't belong to any political party.
Next election, is that what you are saying?
Chairman, they ask us a very simple question. The simple question they ask us. We have.
I don't see the possibility of Peter Obi winning the election.
Let us see.
Why did I say so? You cannot separate Nigeria from parties. Yes. Nigeria are party men. We have 3 different parties now contesting, serious ones. APC.
But I put it to you, the party will not count.
PDP, listen,
this era.
This is not argument to win.
PDP, APC,
you will come in.
And Labour Party. As I'm talking to you here, if you go to the village, for instance, the village where I come from, they don't know Labour Party.
Okay.
What you hear is umbrella or broom.
Which is PDP.
Which is PDP. So if Obi must win the election, he has to work more harder to reach this locality.
On the 16th of July,
you understand? So it's not easy for him to go.
The election is not all about media campaign. Yes. Election is all about grassroots.
We know.
That is the reason why I still know that today in Rivers State, I am APC member. But yes, we can win. Yes, we can candidate. We win in Rivers State. Let me tell you why. He's a grassroots man. He has supporters. GDI has gone viral in Rivers State, which IYM is unable to compete with them.
Chairman,
do you understand?
Chairman.
So today,
Chairman.
you are assembling opinion, right? PDP, mark it somewhere. PDP will still win this state, whether they like it or not. PDP will still win this state. You know what I'm telling you? They are on ground. Within APC in Rivers State, have you seen the wrangling?
I disagree with
you. In Rivers State, the APC in Rivers State, the light of Ojikaye, Prince Wade, mention them. Yes. They are in court with their own brother, so to speak, their party man. We are not talking about, they are fighting themselves. He whose house is not in order, how can you make progress? Because impossible. You understand? So if we are talking about presidential candidates, Nigeria is divided into 3 parallel lines. Fine. Now, where will Obi get the winning? The East have 5 states. What is their voting strength? Like yes, we will always say it. In Rivers State, he has 3.something million votes. Which that 3.something million votes will take like 3-4 states in some states. You understand? This thing, you have to analyze it, come to the grassroots, so people will understand. When we go to the West, for APC, Tinubu is having not less than 4 states. You understand? If you go to the North, Tinubu is having not less than 11 states. PDP is having not less than 9 states in North. And they are still coming. You understand? So the truth is that next election, yes, next election, see what is going to happen. Thank God it's digital. Thank God it's digital. When they talk one man, one vote, this one it will count. This is not the era of carrying ballot box and begin to run. You understand? So when that time comes, you will see that whoever has the population will win the election. There's no 2 ways about it. Thank you. So
I have my PVC. My PVC is intact. I'm going to vote a man that have capacity. It's my personal opinion. I'm going to vote a man that have capacity, a man that is ready to deliver us from this economic quagmire. Nigeria is dying. The inflation is something else. Yes, we know the inflation today is a global something, but we need an economic, the one that can be able to manage, the one that can be able to manage the economy of this nation. The things we used to buy 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years back, go to the market. Go to the market. You can't buy anything with 3,000 naira, maybe to take care of your family. So we look forward for a greater change, not the change the former, the outgoing government brought to us. So we need a man that will transform this nation, a man that will help and restore the glory of Nigeria. Nigeria is blessed with natural resources. We all know this. How much are we buying fuel today? How much are we buying gas today? Right. These are the things. Rice. How much are we buying all these things today? And you're expecting us to remain? No. The Bible said affliction will never arise for the second time. So come 2023, we will not remain the same. We are going to take the bull by the horn.
My happiness is that the voting pattern this time around has changed. Okay, when we are talking about who has a grassroots or no grassroots,
no.
Your grassroots is suffering. The grass are all dying. The country is a green country. The country is green. But what we are seeing now is brown. Why will you continue? Are we going to continue with grassroots and the people are hungry grassroots? That will not worry now, grassroots. When we go for the election now, the people are not ready to suffer. We have suffered enough. I know most of us we are seeing here trading today. We are all graduates, but we find ourselves in where we are just to make sure that we don't put ourselves in a tight corner. Therefore, Chairman, let me finish. Therefore, we are going to change that narrative. We are. See, when I'm speaking, my family is with me. I'm talking my family, my wife, my children, my mother, my brothers. We are. We have team up. I'm not concerned. It's my wife. It's not your wife. I have told all of them. My mother, I have told them. Everybody, we have agreed that we have suffered enough. Therefore, we are voting the right person that we think that will give us what we want. Just as I said, we have said to update our Android system. We are operating on the higher Android system. P2B, that is what me. I want. I'm not begging any of them. He will vote though, don't mind him. One time he comes, he will vote.
As for me, no, I did not say I will not vote. But what I'm saying is that, see, this thing has gone to the, it's not level of a media. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, the records are there. Peter Obi was once a governor of Anambra State. What has he been able to do for the Anambarians? That is the big question. He's not going to the media, telling the media, this is what I will do. You go to China, this is what we do in China. You go to India, this is what we do in India. All those talks are good. Yes, they are good talks. We applaud him. But he has been once a governor. A governor that left 7-point-something billion naira in the treasury when he knows that he was going out. And that money should have been used to better the lives of the Anambarians. Either for infrastructure or whatever field you can think of it. And we are coming today to, it's not a media thing. He should come down. Who knows him? Which logo? Ask them here, which logo does the Labour Party have? Whether they know. People should stop deceiving people. He should work hard, not the media. Let him come down to the grassroots. If you mention Tinubu today, it's a household name. If you mention Atiku today in Nigeria, it's a household name. You understand? Yes, Peter Obi has put himself in the household name through media. But what I am telling you is that let him come down with his men, those people he think he has in the grassroots, the walls, the units. Let him come down. Media will not save him. He is doing it. That is just the truth.
He is doing it.
For my own little advice, I want to advise Nigerians because it's not all about party. Some of us are, channeling this whole thing towards party, but it's beyond party. We are talking about how to develop our economy, how to create employment for the unemployed youth, how to bring industry to our people, to establish industries. It's not about APC or PDP. As for me, Peter Obi has been tested as a leader. It's not the first time he's coming to, aspire for any position. He has tested as governor of Anambra State. And for his 8 years as governor, you can see the Anambrans complain a lot that they don't have any tangible development under him. If you talk about infrastructurally, he did nothing. You talk about employment, he did nothing. So what are we talking about? Presidency. If you cannot perform as a governor, you could not perform and give your people the best they need as a leader or as a governor. Then what's prompting, what is coming over him now to come and contest as president of Nigeria? Although it's a personal interest and ambition. I'm not condemning his ambition, perhaps, but for me, I know that it's not the way out. It's not going to be a solution to Nigeria. It has been tested, and yet to be tested again. But for me, I'm talking about, when you talk about PDP, APC, Labour Party, and all the rest of them, it's not the solution.
So who do you think now has the capacity to rule us better?
We have a lot of them there, but we don't know them yet because we have not tested a lot of them. When Yar'Adua became president of Nigeria, we saw his blueprint and what he did for his brief time as president. And when Goodluck took over, he did what he knows best. Now President Buhari is in charge. He's also doing his own part of know what he knows best. But I believe that, I don't know, I will not stand and say this is the best candidate or the best person for that work or for the job. I am saying that we need to do more spiritual work as a nation. Yes, more spiritual. We have to do that. We have to go for that by going for prayers, fasting and all that, so that we can get it right. Because I've been trying these persons. They are Nigerians, like we are, but they have failed us. Now you are talking about Peter Obi, talking about Tinubu, Atiku, and all the rest of them. For me, until the person is being tested and confirmed, is when I will say this is the best person. But for now,
Don't you think experience counts in managing the affairs of the country?
Yes, if we talk about experience, experience counts. But because we have some selfish and greedy leaders, so even when they are experienced, they silence their experiences and do whatever they feel like doing. So if you talk about experience, experience counts, as I agree with you, but in Nigeria, I see that it does not count. Experience does not count.
Because the argument of people now is that you said somebody that has not been tested, that we should give them opportunity. Now, how do we know if somebody has not been tested will be better than those that have been tested?
Until you cannot give a result. You cannot give a result until you sat for an exam. One cannot have a result without sitting for an exams. So you have to sit, first of all, you have to sit for exam. Yes, you have to prepare for your exam. I agree with you. But until you do your exam and the result comes up and say this is your position, this is what you have scored. But for now, some of them who have tested them, like Peter Obi was once a governor, Tinubu was once a governor, Atiku was once a vice president. That thing he has in heart or in mind to do to Nigeria or to dish out to Nigerians. Why didn't he, for me, why didn't he usher these ideas and knowledge and experiences to his principal, which was former President Olusegun Obasanjo? He didn't do that. So as an experienced person, he should have channeled these ideas to his principal. So what we will do to in order for our government to succeed. He refused to do that, and now he's coming up again to come and contest for that same position. For me, he's not the way out. Tinubu also was once a governor of Lagos State. He did well as, according to the Lagosians and the people who has gone to Lagos to see most of his benefits and all that. But for me, I don't think these persons that are aspiring are the best candidates or will give Nigeria the best, except by intervention, special intervention of God.